What's good, baby? It's your boy Vaughn. We back with another video and we better than ever. But we're better than ever with trading in the zone. So I really want to take the time and dedication. So when I go to the gym, I be listening to the audio book and trading in the zone. So I do every chapter. I should be done. We here to talk about the 30 confirmations what makes you a better trader. So in the beginning of the book, they have 30 questions. So basically, y'all gonna hear my 30, what I agree and disagree with. You feel me? On a survey. So these are the questions. We just gonna go down and knock them out real quick. So I'll be reading the chapter every how I feel after. I'm almost deep in. I'm in chapter 3, but I had to stop. I wanted to give y'all the agree and disagree list. Because as soon as you start the book, they want you to do this. So I'm already a little deep in, but not too deep. So let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. To make money as a trader, you have to know what the market is going to do next. So do you agree or disagree? To make money as a trader, next. I'll say agree. So I'm gonna just put A. I'm gonna just put A for agree, and then you see it say A, so we're just gonna put A for agree. 2. Or look, this is what we can do. We could just delete. So boom. So we're gonna put this. We're gonna get rid of this. We just gonna put agree. Sometimes I find myself thinking that there must be a way to trade without having to take a loss. Oh, that's disagree. It's like you gotta take a. It's like everyone know you have to take a loss. Well, not everyone, because some people might agree with that, but this is disagree. Making money as a trader is primarily a function of. Let's see. I think it is, to be honest. In real stuff, I really do start to think it is. So I'm gonna say agree. Like I said, y'all ain't gotta go with me. This is here for me, not for you. Losses are, yeah. It's unavoidable, agree. It's unavoidable. I even had to read that. It's unavoidable. My risk is always defined before I enter a trade. Oh, of course. The thing about me, I think I always had good risk management once I started trading. I think my risk management was never really bad. It was always the strategy. In my mind, there's always a cost associated with finding out the market may do the next. Ooh, we gonna say finding out what the market may do. It is in my, cause I sometimes you just gotta close it. Agree. I wouldn't ever bother putting on the next trade if I wasn't sure it was going to be a winner. No, because if it fit in the strategy, I wouldn't. I disagree. I wouldn't ever bother putting on the next trade if I wasn't sure that it was going to be a winner. Ooh, I'm not too sure. Shit. You gonna say agree? I don't want to make this too long. We just gonna knock these out. To most of the traders about the market and how they will it's easier for him. Could agree. My methodology tells me exactly under what market conditions to exit or trade is agree. 10. Even when I have a clear signal to reverse my position, I find it extremely difficult to do it. I agree. Because I be just trying to stay in the trade, to be honest. Either to hit TP or stop loss. So yeah. It might, like I said, my answers might change after reading this book. I don't think it's going to. Nah, I'm not going to say never say never. Yeah, I be having them drawdowns, so it be having me discouraged. I'm 4 years in and I'll still be having drawdowns. Don't let people lie to you. When I first started trading, I would describe my mentality as. Nah, I wasn't in a lot of pain, to be honest. It wasn't a lot of pain. In the beginning, nah. Oh my God, I was trying to delete it. It wasn't a lot of pain. Put this up there. It wasn't a lot of pain in the beginning. I was just having fun with it. I often find myself feeling that the markets are against me personally. I ain't gonna lie, like 2 years ago, I would have said agree, but I'm gonna say disagree. I'm gonna say disagree. Because when I look at the stats, I don't really be winning or losing too much. I really be more of a little break even. So I would say disagree. As long as I try to let go, I find it very difficult to put emotional force around me. Ooh, I find it very difficult to put past emotional wounds behind me. Agree or disagree? Sometimes I still be upset, especially during the loss. So I'm gonna put agree. Like it's like I'm really trying to tell the honest truth. I have money management. My money management is good. I don't want to read the rest of the money. I have money management that is found and you will always taking some. Disagree. I don't really be taking it now. I think my risk management was always good. It's a trader's job is to identify patterns in market behavior and then determine the risk to find. Ooh, that's a great. You got to figure out your type of strategy to determine the risk. Finding out these patterns will play themselves out as they have in the past. Okay, yeah. If it's a high risk, yeah. I like this. Sometimes I just can't help feeling that I am a victim of the market. Disagree. This is so difficult. I should have just had like a button. When I trade, I usually try to stay focused on one time frame. Recently, yeah. I'm gonna say agree. I don't really care. It's mine. Recently, yes. Like I don't like looking at a bunch of time frames no more. I really don't. Trade, and it's essentially require a degree of mental. Yeah, agree. I think you gotta be disciplined in some ways. There are times when I can define feeling the flow of the market. However, I often have difficulty acting on these feelings. Yeah, agree sometimes. But sometimes if I see the setup, I won't even take because the market just be looking nasty. There are many times when I am in a profitable trade and I know the move is basically over, but I still wouldn't take profits. Agree? Because I wouldn't take profits until hit my TP or stop loss. I'm not gonna say it's reversing, so agree. No matter how much money I make in a trade, I rarely ever satisfy I could have done made more. Disagree. I'm not greedy no more. I'm not greedy. When I put on a trade, I feel like I have a positive attitude. I anticipate all the money I could make from the trade in a positive way. Yeah, I got a positive. I try to have a positive attitude, so I'm gonna put it green. The most important components in a trader ability to accumulate money over time, having a belief in its own consistency. I believe in that. I believe in that. I believe in that. If you were granted a way to be able to instantly acquire one trading skill, what skill would you choose? They ain't name a bunch of skills. I think they name it in the book. I just don't have it. Just a good strategy. I'm gonna just say a good strategy. Y'all hear me? I often spend sleeping like worried about the market. I used to in the beginning, but now I disagree. I feel like time is just gonna come. Do you ever feel compelled to make a trade because you're afraid you might miss out? Yes, I still do. Especially if I ain't trade for like 4 days, I'd be like, man, I'm about to force my way in. So yes, I actually do. I gotta be realistic when y'all answer these questions too. I'm gonna put the link down below so y'all can answer it too. It is. Cause I was trying to look up the link, I had to type it in. They trying to charge for this, you know? But I'm gonna do it for free for y'all if y'all trying to go through this too. Although it doesn't happen very often, I really like my trades. No, I disagree. It's like I ain't even gotta read the whole thing. Do you ever find yourself planning trades you never execute? Yes. I should be reading this whole thing, but it's like I get to do some a few sentences why most traders don't make it. Why? Risk manage risk. Um the strategy. Risk strategy. That's really it. That's what you could say, risk and strategy. That's me. So these are mine. What I agree to and disagree is in the soon as you read Trading in the Zone, they ask you these 30 questions. I'ma have the survey down below. Tell me how y'all feel about mines, and we out of here. So hey, peace, baby.